Morning, cake lovers. Happy Saturday. Why is it? It's after 7:30 and it's still really dull. The past few days here, it's been like it's been threatening to rain. It's just this dullness. Like it's so depressing. And people tell me, oh, it's my favorite part of the year. I love this part of the year when it's like this. Why? It's like no sunshine. But anyway, I hope you're doing okay. I'm just about to leave to go to a bakery. The bakery is called the Little Bread Peddler. They have two branches, one in Bermondsey, one in Primrose Hill. I'm going to the Primrose Hill one because it's nearer to me. This is part of the top 49 bakeries series that has been kind of dragging on for the past nearly 2 years, and I thought I need to finish it before the end of the year. This is the last bakery in that series. I'm going there today to buy a couple of items, come back, do the review. Still got gardening to do. I managed to get my compost, so I'm gonna pot up the plants today. And that's most of what I'm doing today. I am going live later on today on TikTok. And that's about it. I'm just looking at the sky. It's horrible. And the temperature's really dropped as well. It's really cold now. No, I say really cold. It's colder than it has been the last couple of weeks when it's been not too bad. And now it's just, oof. But anyway, I will speak to you later. Okay, for some reason I thought this bakery opened at 8:30 and I've just checked and it opens at 9 o'clock. I'm about 5 minutes away, so I'm just gonna have to hang around a bit. Oh, typical me. I've finished planting my bulbs in the pots, as you can see. Got 1, 2, 3, 4. I did a technique called bulb lasagne where you basically layer various bulbs in a pot. So you start with the ones that flower the latest and then you layer up to the ones that flower the earliest. So for example, most of these pots are topped with daffodil and crocus bulbs because they flower in the spring, and then the ones at the bottom like irises and anthuriums and hyacinths, they flower later, so they're nearer the bottom. So I've never done this before. So I will check back with you on this probably January, February, and we see if anything has actually come up. Morning cake lovers, happy Sunday. Sorry again, I left you in the lurch yesterday. I think the last contact I had with you yesterday was me planting the bulbs. I went live on TikTok yesterday. Started off a bit slow, but it got better and more people came into my live, so I enjoyed that. Today I'm off to Stratford. I'm going to a market. It's called the Riverside Market. It's in Queen Elizabeth Olympic Park in Stratford. Don't really like Stratford, but I want to go because there is a baker called Kaf's Cakes or Kaf's Bakes, KAF, and I follow them on TikTok, and they do postal bakes, but sometimes I like to see people in the real world. So they do have some market stalls, some markets that they attend. And this is what I'm doing today. So I'm literally going there just to go to that market stall. Obviously the market has lots of other stalls, but I just want to go there and come home. I don't want to be browsing and that. Because I don't really go out on a Sunday that much anyway, but this market's on a Sunday. So I had no choice. I'm going to be leaving soon. It starts at 12. So you know me, I'm going to get there for 12 o'clock. Get there, buy what I want, come home, and then finish up the rest of my Sunday. I was a bit hopeful this morning that it was a bit brighter because I saw some sunshine this morning. I was like, oh my gosh, haven't seen sunshine for about 2 weeks. It's gone again. So I'm looking at, it's gone all grey and overcast again. So the sunshine didn't last. But anyway, so going to be leaving soon. I'll try and remember to record while I'm out there in Stratford. Got to be careful though, because I don't know if you've seen that there's an epidemic of phone snatching at the moment in London. So when it comes to recording out in public, I try to be as discreet as possible because I don't want no one snatching my phone. I think it's just terrible and disgusting. It's so disgusting. But anyway, I will see you in a bit.
You said you wanted different flavours side by side. Let me do it. No, tell me them.
Hey cake lovers, I've just come back from Stratford. It actually wasn't too bad because where I was going to was the Olympic Park, so somewhere sort of specifically away from the actual Westfield Stratford. It was nice having a chat with the owner of Calf's Bakes just about the struggles of baking, especially in this economy with the cost of ingredients. And they actually started in lockdown as well, there was a lot of baking business that started in lockdown, and some made it out of lockdown, some didn't. But hers is one that did. There's been hiccups along the way, but I can see she seems very determined to make this work. So I'll be eagerly following the journey. I bought 2 items, so you'll see them if you follow me on TikTok. You'll see the review on there. I'm going to review those now. It's 2 o'clock now. I'm going to be starting Sunday dinner soon, but there's other bits I need to do. I need to tidy up a little bit, but I'm just going to chill for a couple of hours first. I just like to, it's very important to chill. I know a lot of my weekends seems to be about chilling, but isn't that what weekends are about? It's about having, relaxing if you are somebody who works a typical 9 to 5, Monday to Friday like I do. And I think sometimes there's this thing about, oh, you're missing out on doing this and doing that. So some people really pile up their weekends, so they don't even really get a break at all. And I think you got to kind of balance it in that, yeah, there may be things you want to do at the weekend that you're interested in doing, but also balance it out with kind of having a rest as well. Otherwise, you'll completely burn out. So that's what I'm going to do now. Have a bit of a rest and then back to work. Well, back to doing things that I need to do. Sunday dinner time, so we got chickpeas there, and I made some kind of sort of sauce to go on top of it. In here we got courgette, spinach, mushrooms. I just put a bit of sweet chilli in there, of course onions, and then in the oven I cut up some baby sweet potatoes, not sweet potatoes, baby potatoes. Oh, I think these are nearly done. Cut them in half, put some olive oil in there and put some paprika in there just to roast off. I think they might be done. And that's it. Right, I've eaten dinner, washed the dishes, got myself ready for tomorrow. I'm going to get ready for bed, but I'm not going to bed yet. I want to try and do some more editing. Another day and everything is over. I just feel this year, it's running away. It's running away. Is it the 11th tomorrow? We're December soon. Next weekend, I want to know what I'm doing. So I'm going to start doing reviews of coffee shop Christmas menu cake range. So things like Costa, Pret, etc. They always bring out a Christmas range, and that normally includes something sweet. And I've been seeing them on my social, so I decided I'm going to do a review. I'm probably going to start with Greg's though, because I think Greg's, they've got like a sticky toffee muffin and some kind of donut. So I'm going to start with Greg's on Saturday, and I don't know, I might do Costa on Sunday. So I will be going out twice again next week. I've got to start doing my Christmas vlog. I'm doing a Christmas vlog. I might have said it before here on YouTube. So the 1st to the 12th of December, I will be uploading a short every day for 12 days, reviewing Christmas themed desserts. So mainly cake, some biscuits. I've got most stuff. I need to get probably 3 more items and then I'll be okay. But I need to start reviewing them because I'm going to pre-record it, which is what most people do. So I want to start reviewing it from like next week and then upload and edit. So it's just like bang, 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 bang. So December's upload is going to be a bit sort of different compared to how it has been. I'm still going to do my weekends in my life, but other long form content might not be, I might not do it. I'm not sure at the moment because obviously with December, so much going on with Christmas and New Year and everything. So yeah, so that's what I'll be doing next week. I hope you had a good weekend and I will see you next week.